It's a big final of the Corporate Super Series Division B, and the Axis Mutual Fund opted to bat first after winning the toss. It's the Axis Mutual Fund versus NIIF, the Division B final, the gold finals, and they're off to an absolute fly. 11 without a wicket. Big over this from Aman. It's turning out to be an excellent start. Niif and Vicky open the batting. Quite a few extras in this over. Played a miss to finish the over. 11 without a wicket after the first one. So 11 without a wicket, and Adarsh comes on to bowl. Slip in place. Third man and deep point out on the boundary. Pretty packed leg side. And there was second slip in place. For some movement mid on, mid off, and the edge of the circle. Starts with the wide. Quite a few extras, even in the previous over. And in a T20 game, the 2 and a final, you don't have a lot of time to just come back into it. Another wide. Not able to control the movement so far. Played down to backward point. You talk about the two teams played really well across the season. This is the Corporate Super Series Season 5 Division B Finals. And got to tell that winner takes it all, playing for the big two trophies, driven down to mid off for a single. It's all to play for this big contest. Now, left-hander going around the wicket. Slip comes a little closer. Still the same field. Deep point and third man. Oh, cuts him with the angle. Too close to cut that one. It's been a decent over so far. That's three off. Three deliveries. Oh, beautifully bowled again. Just holding his line here. Tapped down to third man. Oh, there's another field in change for the right hander. Stump goes a little more wider. On the track, push through to mid wicket to retain the strike. Does Vicky 16 without a wicket after first over. After the second over, 5 of that. 16 without a wicket, and Aman continues. Field stays the same. Deep third and deep point. Man right on the cut at the point. At the point, fielder for the cut. Just think that they might operate with a slip in place, just in case. Still, the ball is a couple of overs old. Might get some movement off the deck, especially for the right-hander coming from the angle. Field changes for the for the left-hander. In fact, there is a man out at square leg with the deep point shot third inside, more like a flying slip. Two men on the cut, square on the offside. Play and a miss. Good shape by Aman to play inside the line of the delivery. Just not moving his feet enough on that occasion. Because of the pull, inside half off the bat. I've love to see a slip in place. Perhaps for the right hand, especially with the angle. A lot more liberty with the new ball. Just try and swing it. Just like that. Needs to bounce on that occasion. Got to be proactive as a skipper as well, especially given that you are a wicket keeper. Stand and slip in place, give the bowler confidence, maybe take out the fielder from covers. Just lower him into the drive when you're getting some purchase of the day. Miss. Dot to finish much better over from Amantis, just 2 off 18 without a wicket after 3. Aman did an excellent job previous over, but now it's Adarsh with the same sort of field. Square, the third, the wide. Cut away. Direct hit would have been interesting. Just have a feeling that the fielder was a little late to pick that one up. Would have been interesting. It'd been a direct hit. Now the right hander. Oh, cuts him into half. Thickish inside edge. That'll be 4. Just a movement off the deck. Too close to cut that one. Lucky not to chop it on to the stumps. Welcome boundary this for the Axis Mutual Fund. It's been quite some time since their first boundary off the bat. Short of lane. Slight misfield allows them to scamper through. The right hander goes off strike. Oh, that's beautifully picked up. That's gone all the way for 6, I think. Yep. Excellent shot. That's the first maximum of the match. Short of length, sat up on the surface and just pummeled it through point boundary for 6. Beautiful pickup shot. That'll be a wide. Just straying too wide on that occasion. What a shot on the previous delivery. So beautifully done. Picked that through and just creamed it away for 6. Top edge, just short of the fine leg fielder. And a wayward throw as well. 17 runs. 15 in fact. Still a degree remaining. It's just wide of the keeper, and that'll be four, just enough. Nope. Excellent work. Just a couple of runs to finish the over. 17 came off that one. 35 without a wicket after four. So 35 without a wicket, and it's time for spin. Ashwath is being forced to come into the deck. He's operating with a long on and long off. Oh, beautifully bowled. Just getting some turn off the surface. Operating with a slip in place. Might as well want to have someone down at square leg, especially bowling around the wicket. Instead of man at long on. Cut away, but doesn't beat the man at point. Man on the man on the square leg region is a little more finer. Pulled away, but straight to mid wicket. And excellent fielding as well. Three dot balls in a row now. What will Sunit do here? Just have a feeling something's gonna come here. That's gone. That's the pressure that's created by Ashwath. And Adarsh takes the catch. Pull it wide, bit of grip, and straight to the man at mid wicket for the first wicket of the match. Sunit gone for 17. It's 35 for 1. It's 35 for 1, and Sadesh walks out to the middle. One left-hander goes, another one comes. And excellent bowling. Goes for the big hoik and gets 4 for that one through square leg. Just too full on that occasion, down on one knee, and beautiful shot through square leg for 4. wide off the mark. Siddesh, this has been an excellent over. Just four and a much needed breakthrough for the NII. Bit of grip and turn to finish. Five on a wicket, 40 for one after 5 overs. More spin on offer of the final over of the power play. Now changing field. Deep point comes up and man out at mid wicket boundary. No one down at short third. Slip in place. Rishabh is the bowler. That'll be a wide. Oh, too full to cut. It just didn't bounce. Cut away and fiercely cut away for four. Second boundary for Siddesh. Short, lot of room, and just fiercely cut through point. I think it's also poor bowling with the line that you're operating with. You have two fielders down on the leg side. Now change an angle coming round the sticks. Got to bowl a lot straighter. Just like that. Yeah, leg by, I think. Not given as runs. No signal from the umpire. And now will be the challenge. The off spinner with the right hander. Same field. Slip goes out to mid wicket. Catching cover. Place. 1's 2 and should get it easily enough. Oh, that's put down. Oh dear. Interesting throw as well. Would have been a disaster had the keeper not gathered himself. 4 overthrows. So final ball of the power play. 48 for one. And push through and won't get the single. So it'll be 48 for 1 after 6. And the end of power play. So Mohit comes on to the attack. More fielders outside the circle now. Big run up for the bowler. And starts with a wide. Bowler's not happy. He bowled. So there is long on. Mid wicket. Long off. 3 point. Out on the boundary. Third man as well out on the boundary. In the air. Lands safe. In front of long on. I think that's Prabhakar out on the boundary. 50 on the board. 50 for 1 after 30 deliveries. I wouldn't say that the Axis Mutual Funds have run away with the game so far. They just maintained the tempo. That's beautifully played, but excellent fielding by the man at long on. It's Prabhakar on the firing line again. Leading edge, but falls safe. Will get a single. One for the over. I'll be wide. Goes for the pull. Just short. On, that's given as a no ball. 54 for one. So they had an extra fielder outside the circle. Just confirmed by the umpire. And signaled as a no ball. Free hit coming up. They had an extra fielder outside the circle. Six, in fact, outside on the boundary. Pushed away. Has that gone for four? Nope. Gone for four. Prabhakar did an excellent job to cover that one, but couldn't stop it. Yeah, just rolled through for four. 58 for one after 7 overs. Rishabh, in fact, Rishabh continues and is welcomed with a four. Just gently padded through. Goes around the wicket now. Pushed through to deep point. So there's deep point, deep backward square, deep mid wicket. Long on, long off. For the right-hander, there is square leg out. Rest field remains identical. Flicked away. Beats mid-wicket and long on for 4. Just got to the pitch of the delivery and beautifully flicked away. Good wrist work. Just waiting for the ball to come. 67 for 1. Did it great? Would have been interesting. Outside the line of off stump. Get a leg by. Oh dear, that'll be trouble. What an unnecessary run that is. Dear oh dear. 68, 69 for 2 in fact. Let's have another look. Short, cutaway, straight to the man at deep point. And oh, that's unnecessary trouble. That is poor awareness. 69 for 2 after 8 overs. Slower through the surface, wants to, won't get it. unnecessary run out the previous over. Amit walks out, goes the big sweep, no pace on that one. Made back just in time, I think. Oh, just short. And lets it pass through for a single. Sovankur has come on to bowl. Holds wide and dispatched. Goes all the way for six. Enough room on that one. Hopefully picked up by Siddesh. Push through for a single. Wants to and should get it, I think. Yep, easy enough. In fact, might get a third. Nope. Oh, that's beautifully pulled away for four. 14 came off that over. Slower through the air. Just enough turn to put that away in the gap for four. 83 for two. Prakar comes on to the attack. In the air, and that's gone all the way for six. Quite comfortable enough. Overpitched and just launches onto that one for six. 96 for 2 after 10 overs, and it's time for drinks. So 96 for 2, and we have change of sides. Raghavan comes on to bowl. Nicely bowled. Sudesh has been the aggressor of this partnership. 97 for 2. Sudesh has been batting at over 200 strike rate in the key for the Axis Mutual Funds. Bowling round the wicket through the umpire. Pushed through two covers. Pretty hot out there, and we had an extended drinks break. Direct hit could have been interesting. Change of bets for Amit. Flicked away. It's nearly run out. Excellent work by the man at 45. Quicker through the surface to finish the over. Four came off that one. 100 for two after 11 overs. So Ashwath comes on to bowl after the solitary over in the power play. They need a wicket here quite badly. The run out of Vicky early in the over. Swept away, but there is protection out in the deep. Only get a single. Now to the right hander, long on. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and deep point out on the boundary. Three men on the leg side. Goes for the sweep. Good stop. Just to keep it down to a single. And finds the gap through square leg for four. Just a little too short on that occasion. Not the bad idea given his field, which is leg side dominated. That takes Suresh to 49 of just 25 deliveries. Pulls away, and that'll be 50. In fact, goes for four. 50 of just 26 deliveries for Sidesh through the gates. Pretty poor. from the man at long off. He's not happy with himself. An excellent 50. In the air, mid wicket, takes the catch. 50 and gone. Prakhar takes the catch. This time, just bowled it a little wider and straight into the hands of deep mid wicket. Second wicket for Ashwath. 110 for 3 now. So 110 for 3 and Anil walks out. Another left-hander. They want to maintain that combination of right-left, which quite makes sense. Top edge, just over. Get off the mark. Does Anil. 11 and a wicket. 1-1-1 for 3. Raghavat continues. Bowled an excellent over. Interesting shot. This was a little indecisive to play on that occasion, was Anil. Very important for the Axis mutual funds to just keep scoring. Goes on to the back foot. Pulled away. And that's gone for 4. Not good fielding from the man at mid wicket. He got there but couldn't get a hand to that one. Let's have a look. Yeah, that should have been stopped. As Ahmed gets his second boundary. Gone! Sanchit takes the catch, goes for the cut, beaten on the bounce, off the glove, and a simple catch to Sanchit. First wicket for Raghavan, and Amit holds 116 for 4. So new batter is Ankur, just short of the man at backward point. Getting some extra bounce off the surface, Raghavan. Just, just dropping it a little too early. There you see it. Goes again, but this time wide of the man to get off the mark. Six and a wicket. 117 for 4. Ashwath continues, got a much needed breakthrough. Beautifully bowled. Goes to the slog sweep. Completely misses the line. 6 overs remain after this over. Top edge. Think that's gone for 4. Yep. Gone too fine on that occasion. Poor delivery. Short. Rang long hop. And square leg couldn't stop it. On the track and gone. Nope. And gets a single off that overthrow. Sanchi trying to be a little more adventurous. Cut away, but gets a quick single. Wonder what will be the target that they're looking at from here on. Probably look at 180, 190, 180, 50 of the last 5 to have wickets in hand. Goes for the big shot and Konski. That's another wicket for Ashwath. Trucker takes the catch. Just bowled it a touch wider on this occasion. And the fifth wicket down, as I was just talking about. 1-2-4 for 5, 6 overs remaining in the innings. Third wicket for Ashwal. Raghavan continues. Appeal. It's higher. Directed. Oh, directed would have been interesting. Threw down to long on for a single. Quite untimely wickets, these for the Axis Mutual Funds in the previous 3 overs. Pulled away. There is protection out in the deep. I'll be wide. Oh, that's through the hands. Hope he's all right here. Hit pretty hard. Just burst through. Six of the over. 130 for 5. 5 overs left. Nicely done. And that'll go for four. Down the track and beautifully played through covers. Goes again. Long off. Takes the catch. Fourth wicket for Ashwath. Sixth one down. And this is perhaps the fourth time that this has happened. Boundary and a wicket. Loopy delivery. Tries to take the aerial route. Just doesn't get to the pitch of the ball. The bat tilts in the hand and a comfortable catch to Raghavan. 134 for 6. One three four for 6. Wasim walks out. The left-hander. Fourth wicket for Ashwath. Could be fifth. It is the fifth. What an excellent spell of bowling. Wasim falls for golden duck. Raghavan takes his second catch. And seventh wicket down. Seventh wicket down now. 5 wickets for Ashwath and he takes the match ball home. Loopy delivery goes for the big ugly hoik and simple catch to the man at long on. 134 for 7. Excellent spell of bowling. 135 for 7, 4 overs remaining. So Raghavan comes on to bowl spinal over. What an excellent spell of bowling by Ashwath. 5 for 28. 5 for 7. Cuts and misses the cut. I was talking about 180, but that looks like a distant dream now. Need 45 of the last four. Did bounce. And poor running between the wickets. That is absolutely poor. Should have been a couple of runs, but just only run one. That brings Yuvraj on strike. And operating in singles, the boundaries have dried up. And it's been exceptional bowling performance by NIF. Pulled away, and that's gone for four. Slow delivery, just too short on that occasion. Sat up and one bounce into the boundary ropes. Takes them closer to the 150 mark now. Cuts through. Should get a couple of runs. Yep. That is good fielding by the man at covers. Should have stopped that. Cut away, but straight to the man at cover again. Not good fielding. Should have stopped that. 9 runs came off that over. 144 for 7, 3 overs left. So Prakar comes on to bowl. The 18th over. Chance for run out. Stop. Swing and a miss. Paddled away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Scored into the line of the ball and just paddled away through fine leg. Fine enough for 4. Then even closer to 150 mark now. Again a miss. Turn and bounce on that occasion. Oh, that'll be a wide. That'll be a big wide, in fact. Huge wide that. Even beat the keeper. Pushed away. Oh, put down. I think that's Ashwa that long off. Should have taken that. And the 150 on the board now. Not very sure how costly that catch could be. Given as wide. Sandeep goes on to have a word with Yuvraj. 7 runs have come of this over so far. And remain 7 to finish 151 for 7. 2 overs left. So 151 for 7. Aman is opting to bowl spin here. Very interesting decision. Hold pace up front. Now bowling spin. Left arm spin. I think it'll be up. Left arm spin. It'll be. Goes to the helicopter. Gets a bottom edge down to long off. Down the track. Oh dear, that's missed everything. Goes for 4. 4 bites. Down the track, beaten, and even beats the keeper. Beats everything. Delivery. That'll help. Again goes for the big shot. Should be a leg by, I think. Not given as buys. Punched away, over cover for 4. That is poor delivery. Short, wide, and enough time for the batter to just carve it away through covers. Much needed boundary takes them past the 160 mark. Plenum is beautifully bowled. Short, top edge. Can someone get underneath? Nope. That's gone for six. What a shot to finish the over. In fact, one ball remaining. 17 runs have come of this over so far. Still a delivery to come. That'll be a wide. 18. Single to retain the strike. 19 came off that over. 170 for 7. 1 over remaining in the innings. And he's knocked him over. That's what genuine spinner does it. 170 for 8. And excellent knock by the batter comes to an end in search of more runs. So Praveen comes out to bat. Quick single should get it. So 4 deliveries remain. Can they get past the 180 mark? A couple of boundaries will help them. But this has been a great bowling performance by NIF. Didn't start well, but the spinners have kept them in the game. Single down to long off. That previous over would have just shifted the momentum towards Axis Mutual Fund. 17 runs came off that over. You can imagine that over must have been the difference. Appeal for stumping, but not given. So 2 balls remaining. And this should get very, very interesting. 2 balls, 8 runs to get to go past the 180 mark. Outside edge, only get a single. So final ball of the innings. 173 for 8. Goes to the big shot. Takes the catch. Does Aman. 9th wicket down. Second for Prakhar. And that'll be the end of the innings. 173 for 9 have come of the 20 overs, and the NIF need 174 of their allocated 20 overs. Join us after a short break for the chase. See you on the other side. Back live. 174 required of the 20 overs in this Corporate Super Series Division B Cool Finals between the Axis Mutual Funds and NIIF. Sanchit and Prakhar open the batting for the chase, while Ankur opens the bowling. We will have the power play restrictions in place. I think it'll be Prakhar taking the strike. Yep, Prakhar takes strike. And slip in place, shot third. In fact, third man's going back to the boundary. And no one down at point on the boundary. I think there's point legs inside. No one down at deep point. There is protection on the leg side. Square leg. So here we go. First ball of the chase. Slip in place. Beautifully played. And that'll be the first boundary. Prakhar opens his account with a 4. And chase is underway for the very first delivery. And now there is a deep point in place, deep backward point in fact. Third man comes inside the circle. Beautifully driven away, but doesn't beat the man at mid-on, mid-off in fact. There is a catching cover as well. Interesting field in place. Interesting to see what line he bowls here, especially to the new batter, Sanchit. Kind of a gully in place now. So shot third. Cuts away and gets off the mark. That's Sanchit. Three fielders behind the ball. Got to see how he's to pace the chase. Drilled straight down the ground for 4 as Sanchit gets his first boundary. And what an excellent shot. So a dot to finish 11 of the first over, 11 without a wicket. Take a look at the boundary here. Straight as an arrow, full toss, and beautiful on drive. So spin straight away. Spin straight away. Anil comes on to bowl with a slip in place. Long on, long off. In fact, deep point and long on. Nope, deep point and long off. The two fielders outside the circle, and line will be pretty much outside of stump. Straighter lines would mean open up the leg side. Short of length. Couldn't collect that cleanly, does Wasim. And I think the motivation behind getting spin is what Ashwath did to the Jfsc Mutual Fund to 5 for 27. Oh dear, he's missed out on that occasion. Juicy full toss, couldn't connect back to ball. That is a missed opportunity, I'd say. This time doesn't miss out. Wide of deep point. Good stop. Gets a couple of runs. Push the man at deep point a little wider. Oh, gone, gone. That's given out. First wicket for the Axis Mutual Fund. Too close to cut, and an excellent catch behind the stumps. Anil picks up the first wicket, 15 for 1 as Prakhar falls. Fifteen for 1, and Rishabh walks out to the middle. One ball remaining in the second over. And an early breakthrough for the Axis Mutual Funds. And I won't be surprised if spin dominates this game, as it has been the case. Oh, that's full toss. Missed out on that occasion again. 15 for 1. 15 for 1. Ankur continues. Two full tosses missed in the previous over. Cut away and through the gap for 4. That is excellent shot. Just scoop that away through the gap for 4. And change in field now. Third man goes back on the boundary. Man at square leg just touches in. So two fielders out on square on the offside. The backward point in the third. Just gets a single down to mid off. Pulled away and in the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Poor delivery. Just sat up and easily pulled away for 4 for the first boundary of the match for Rishabh. Just leave that alone. Not given as a wide either. Good stop. Oh, leading edge, just shot to finish the over. 10 came off that one, 25 for 1. Anil continues. Appeal for LBW and up goes the finger. Second wicket for Anil, second wicket falls. And I have to say that's the poorest of the shots I've seen in this game so far. Short of length, goes for the pull, beaten on the turn, and that would have crashed onto the middle stump. 25 for 2. So 25 for 2 and New batter in is Akshit, I think. Yep. Oh, beautifully bowled. He's striking a lot of purchase off the surface with the new ball. It's not an easy skill. Top edge. That's the second wicket of the over. Third one falls. 25 for 3, and Siddesh takes the catch. Short of length, goes for the pull. The bat turns in the hand, and simple catch. The man at covers. 25 for 3, as Akshit falls for 2 ball duck. Suvan Kur comes out to bat. This is appeal. That's probably heading down the leg stump. He's swept it across. I won't be surprised if there's another spinner from the same bowling the next over. It's been absolute carnage. That'll be a wide. It spoils the double wicket maiden. Too much turn on that occasion. Cuts and misses. Just 1 run and 2 wickets. 26 for 3. So 26 for 3. Nikesh comes on to bowl. Wide of the crease. Straight to mid wicket. Oh dear. That is lackluster fielding. And they come back for 2. Anil has spun a web across and I goes for the cut, misses the cut, wants the buy. Did it hit? Would have been interesting. Punched away. One bounce to mid off. Just a little tentative on that shot. Probably mid off was a little too deep. Bold, quick single. Oh dear. Get a couple of runs thanks to that forward throw. So 30 for 3 now. Played a miss. Given as wide. In the air. Just wide. And won't have the legs to go for 4. Couple of runs to finish the over. 33. 3. So Anil continues with the final over of the power play. Gone, is it? Nope. Beautifully bowled. quick single. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh, direct hit would have been superbly interesting. To get out the mark, Swankur still yet to get out the mark. Just feel like something's coming in this delivery. Something's just about to come. Appeal, appeal. Has that come off the bat? 39 for 3, power play done, 6. The 2 came of the extras. Everyone's just sipping a drink, given that it's extremely hot out there. Supremely hot. Nearly 35, 36 degrees on ground. So power play done, and Axis Mutual Funds have seriously owned the power play thanks to Anil. 3 overs. And now you can see more fielders outside the circle. 3 point. Long on, long off. Deep mid wicket. Was the big shot on the bounce to Wasim down at backward point. Important for Suwankur to not stay there for the partnership, but also try and maneuver the singles at least, because it's just yet to get off the mark. It's taken 9 deliveries. 9 deliveries in the power play is a lot. Just like that. Just like that. Just play down to mid wicket and a few singles. You are capable of hitting boundaries, yes, but keep the scoreboard ticking, especially in a steep chase like this one. The delivery. Got to understand that how crucial partnerships are in chases. Master of chases himself says that his partners really support him during the chase. Knocks him over. That's a big wicket. Middle stumps uprooted. Just as I was talking about partnerships, Sanchit comes out of a big shot out of nowhere, completely placed down the wrong line, and Vikesh picks up his first wicket, 41 for 4 now. So Aman walks out to the middle. 41 for 4 of the balls remaining in this over. Beautifully driven away to get off the mark. Forty-four for 4. So Wasim comes on to bowl. More spin on off and off. That's one who has started maneuvering the ball into the gaps. And that's the fifth wicket. As Aman falls 45 for 5. As you would think. Goes to the big slog sweep and cleaned him up for all money. You like to say that. 45 for 5. Oh, oh dear. Newman's in and Newman's gone. He's given out LBW. And that's the sixth wicket. Goes for the fits and he's taken down 46 for 6. 46 for 6, and Wasim's on a hat trick. There's a couple of slips in place. Ashwath comes on to bat. He's picked up 5 wickets in the first innings. So here we go, hat trick ball. Oh, just punched away down to cover. A little over pitched on that occasion. What is 5 for 6? It's off the mark. That's Ashwath. Still a couple of slips in place. Nicely played as Sandesh comes on to bowl. That's gone for 4. As Ashwath picks up his first boundary. And the 50 is on the board. 51 for 6. 9 overs into the 9th over. Full marks to the Action Axis Mutual Funds to hold the spin on the guard. Need some quick partnerships here, and there's no time. The asking rate's gone up to 11 runs now almost. Play and a miss. Play and a miss again. In fact, Sohankur got his first boundary earlier in the over, beg your pardon. Oh, he's put it down. Wicketkeeper, tough chance. outside edge, in fact, and slowed down. Took a very good catch early in the over. Short of slip. In fact, earlier in the game, six of that over, 53 for six, 9 over. So Wasim continues 53 for 6, last over before the drinks break. Nicely bowled. Oh dear, missed out on that one. Poor delivery, but lucky enough not to get a boundary of that one. Yeah. Oh dear. It's put down. A little tough chance that. Yeah, got there. Taken that. Appeal. Give it out. Seventh wicket down. And Suankur falls. Forward defense. Wrapped him on the pads. And the umpire had no hesitation to raise his finger. 54 for 7 now. And that'll be drinks as well. 54 for 7. In the air, just short of the man at long off. Gets off the mark, does Raghavan. inside edge down to mid wicket to finish the over. 56 for 7, 10 overs done. Chinmay comes onto the attack and beautifully bowled. Starts with a dot. 57 for 7. And there's no hiding behind the fact that it's been not so great performance with the bat from NIF. Short delivery. Doesn't even get near Wasim. Flicked away just wide of mid wicket or a single. And I'm very sure what will be the strategy. Asking rates just about 12, 12 and a half in fact. Raghavan retains strike 60 for 7 after 11 overs. So Ankur comes on to bowl 60 for 7. Played through mid wicket, and that'll be 4 as Raghavan picks up his first boundary. goes to the cut and misses that one. Short delivery. What will be interesting is what will be the damage control that these two do. Punched away for another single. Top edge, no one down at mid wicket. And Raghavan once again retained strikes. 7 came off that over, 67 for 7. Chennai continues. Oh, that's through the gap. But there is protection out in the deep. Should have stopped that. Top edge. Can someone get underneath? Yes. Raghavan is gone. And that's the 8th wicket down. As Ankur takes the catch, goes to the big pull, straight into the hands of mid wicket. And that perhaps will be the last nail in the coffin. 69 for 8 now. So Sahil walks out to the middle, and he's almost gone. First ball. Chinmay picks up his first wicket. Beg your pardon, Rahil it is. Appeal, and up goes the finger. That's the ninth wicket. I was not very sure with that appeal. And Rahi has to go back for a two ball duck. That'll be the ninth wicket. And yep, on the back foot. 70 for 9. So the final batter, Mohit, comes out to bat. So Mohit Pandey is the new batter in 70 for 9. And Chinmay has a very good chance to finish this game right away. Be the last wicket. Just waiting for the batter to just get ready. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's through the gap as well to finish the over. 70 for 9, 13 overs done. So Praveen comes on to bowl, just hoping to pick up the last wicket. Cut away and gets a single. Tentative poke at that one. In the air, just safe. On the track, get a single, asking for two, but won't get it. made over 100 runs in the 6 overs remaining in the innings after this delivery. And it's been that kind of final. Pushed through but won't take the single. 73 for Niif. So another leg spinner. Now the track on the bounce. Stesh is the new bowler. In the air, and that's gone for 6. Gone, that's it. Yuvraj picks up the wicket. Wasim takes the catch, and the Axis Mutual Funds have won the final by a whooping margin of 94 runs. That's the final wicket. 94-run victory for the Axis Mutual Fund. In fact, 92 runs victory. And the Axis Mutual Fund take the game and the cup. 92 runs. And exceptional performance from all the bowlers as Yuvraj picks up his first wicket. 81 all out. The NIIF. And that's it from us. Hope you had a nice time watching the game live. We'll come back to you with another game. Until then, take care and bye-bye.